Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to talk to you guys about my fourth vehicle, another vehicle that I pretty much never had that long. So after we got rid of the 1995 Dodge Ram 1500, my mom gave me her 2001 Suzuki Swift. That was actually not a bad car. It was a two-door hatchback. It was a very small little vehicle. Very good on, well, kind of figured that kind of lose, it was good on gas. Very small vehicle. Had 13-inch tire rims, so very small tires. And pretty much drove that for about I think I drove that just for about a year. And I drove that for a year. And I remember I was going down, we were going to Walmart or whatever, and I remember I'm driving, and I got into some ice, and I know there was an officer in front of me, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like hitting the brakes, but you're on ice, so I'm like laying off the brake, and that's like, oh, okay, slow down, and I'm just heading for this cop car's back end, so I had to think twice, like think really fast, and I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna maneuver it, and I cranked the wheel and jumped onto, I landed onto the sidewalk, and I blunk, and I was trying to drive off, but I got hung up, and then these two guys, they pretty much pushed me back on the road. It was like a very small little vehicle, it's not that very heavy, so they kind of pushed me off the road and stuff like that, and I guess I cracked one of the exhaust thing, because I got it in for an oil change, whatever, and I'm like, the next day I'm smelling this exhaust, it really stinky. I'm like, what the hell? So I booked it in, and they booked it up, and Colin's like, oh yeah, you have a crack seal on the engine, on the exhaust thing. I'm like, oh. And then did they tell you that? I'm like, no. So I took it down to one of my cousins down at that exhaust thing place, and they welded it together. And then, drove it for a while, and for some reason it will be, you be driving it, and also, like the motor will hyperventilate itself, and also, and then it'll go like a bat out of hell. And I was doing this for quite a while. And so I talked to one of my mechanics and told him the situation, it hyperventilates itself, and then it just goes like a snot rag. He's like, oh yeah, you need a fuel master sensor. Like, he knew exactly what it was. And I don't know what the hell a fuel master sensor is, but yeah, I think it's something that gets clogged. You get you'll get a plug something, and it just gets clogged up or something. Something with the lines or something, I don't know how that stuff works. So Suzuki Center was on Circle Drive, right by Grangefields. We don't have Suzuki Center here in Saskatoon anymore. So Christine and I go down there, and I said, I need a fuel master sensor for a 2001 Suzuki Swift. Well, guy types it in, yada, yada, yada. Guy prices it out, $900 and some. I'm like, I said, you're funny. And then he's like, no, so I'm actually serious. I'm like, oh my God, $900. So you pay $900, you get the labor and all that, the labor and all that crap, that's about $1,200, $1,100, right? So he's like, you want me to order it? I'm like, no, forget about it. I said, this car's not worth it. It has 160,000 kilometers on it. Not even worth doing that. So we walk back out, and Chrissy's like, well, what are we going to do? I said, well, maybe we should look for a new vehicle. Yeah, it's like, I'm not paying $900 and, labor, I'm not paying $1,100 to get this thing fixed. I refuse to do that. I've learned my lesson from that $95 that we sunk $6,000 into that hunk of junk. So we drove it home. I told my mom, yada yada yada. So he's like, well, let's go car shopping. So so we pretty much traded the 2001 Suzuki Swift in. But I'll my next video, I'll tell you guys about my 5th vehicle. So that was the 2001 Suzuki Swift. It was actually not a bad car. I think it was one of those throwaway cars for Suzuki, but it was actually not a bad vehicle. Very cheap on gas. But like I said, you don't do the regular, like I told my mom, if you guys had got it in for regular oil changes and all that, maybe they could have caught that before it got worse. But yeah, it's the 2001 Suzuki Swift, and yeah. So anyway, before I end my video here, we traded it in. I worked at Mida Honda, so I traded it in. I could have got like $3,500 for it if I would have put this on and this in and this in. I said no. I said it's not even worth that much money. It's not even worth putting that much money in. Just give me what you need, what I can get, and that's it. So I think I got $2,500 for it. So it was not too bad. So with that, we got a newer vehicle, and I'll talk to you guys about that in my next video. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.